So I want to show you how to take your design once you've got oh my gosh, the line width done and turn it into something really beautiful with color. And I decided, what the heck, why not make four? This one will be just basic line width. We'll make this one a black and white and potentially gray design, and then we can make this one have color. So I'll show you how to do that. It's actually pretty easy. Obviously, I went ahead and grabbed this, made another artboard by using the artboard tool, and made it 8 inches by 8 inches. But if you're like, how do I do that again? Go back and look at the other videos, because I'm not going to walk you through that again. All right. So I'm going to grab this one, and before I go any further, I might as well just, I'll group it, just keep it simple. And then I'm going to Option drag again and make another copy. There we go. So I've got it 4 times. Before you live paint, something you're going to need to do is have a border around the whole piece. So that's easy to do. If you're like, how do I do a border? Well, there you go. It's a rectangle with no fill. So again, make sure fill has a big line through it like that, and the stroke of black, like so. Easy. All right, and then of course I've already done it, so you can see there's my border. Once you have that, this is kind of important. You have changed the line width of this, so when you do this next part, if you do the live paint, it'll make all your lines go away, meaning the width of them. So before you do anything else, just to explain what I'm about to do, I'm going to take a line here. I'll draw it out just to make this clear. And okay, so I've got a line, right? And it's got my stroke, and just to, again, elaborate, I'm going to mess around with the width. I'm going to Option, and that's pretty. Okay, so there's my line width. Excellent. So that's from another video. I'm not showing you that one again. If you have questions about that, check out the other video. All right, but there's my line width. Cool beans. So if I take this, and just to make this easier, I'm going to, let's say I just have a design where this is going to sort of just be encapsulated like that. Anyway, it's a big old mess. To live paint something, you have to grab it all and say Object, Live Paint, Make. But look what happens. If I have something that has a live paint group, a stroke, and I say OK, it messes it up. That's just terrible. So instead of doing that, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to Object, Expand Appearance first. And what that does is it changes it from a line to now this is a shape with an outline, which is actually kind of cool, but it's no longer an editable path. So if I want to edit it, it's editing individual strokes. It's kind of like a rectangle now. But now that I have this, if I grab the whole thing and say Object, Live Paint, Make, which I want to do, you can see that it didn't alter it. So now if I come in here and let me show you a trick. Go to Window, Swatches, bring this up, and I've got all my grays here, and I hit the K key, and that brings up my live paint bucket. Let's see if I want to fill this in quickly with different colors. Look at that, or values. Super, super easy, people. That one's kind of hard to see because it's gray, but just to show you, this one's a little lighter. So I can very quickly and very easily fill this in. I can even fill in these. So, for example, this can now be that, which is kind of cool, depending on what it is you're trying to do with your design. So that may or may not be something that you want to play around with. Okay, so I'm going to do the same thing up here. Almost done. So again, grab the whole thing, Object, Expand Appearance, Object, Live Paint, Make. Done. And then click away, because if you don't click away and you grab this, it automatically makes everything that color. So you're going to want to go ahead and, again, hit K. And you can see that these areas now, when I zoom in, are highlighted in red, which means that's going to be where it's activating that fill. And I can just come in here and start adding my blacks and whites as I see fit. It's pretty easy. So for this one, let's just make it black and white. And for this one, let's make this color. So again, to make the color one. That's super easy. So I get that, object, expand appearance, yay, object, live paint, make. And if you're kind of focusing on different colors here, go to, you can open Swatch Library and show you some cool stuff here. And if you want maybe some more colors, like here's nature, landscape. So that automatically gives me some designs and some potential colors to work with. There's even one here, check this out, Open Swatch Library, scientific, oh look, complementary color schemes, analogous. Look at that. So it just automatically gives me an analogous color scheme that I can potentially start working with. So again, K, it looks like this is a little misaligned here, but K, click on the color, and away you go. Super easy. And obviously once I have this green, I can grab the tints, tones, and hues very easily to mess around with this. Okay, cool beans.